two more fresh Metroidvania titles are making their debut this March. Let's kick things off with Sheba A New Dawn. I must admit, the opening animation sequence immediately piqued my interest. The good cutscenes mesh animation hinted at an enthralling gaming experience. Unfortunately, after delving a bit deeper into the gameplay, it quickly became apparent that it wasn't living up to the hype. The game includes all the basic elements: a combat system, enemies, stuff to collect, a storyline. But they are implemented so poorly that it feels as though they are absent. The combat system, while offering various attacks, turns out to be ineffective. The battles are disappointing and irritating due to poorly thought out balance. The puzzles are equally strange and do not add depth to the game. It is worth noting the quality of art in the scenes. It is bright and attractive. However, this is the only highlight in a game that overall feels unfinished. Perhaps Sheba A New Dawn is the first project of a solo developer, which might explain some of the shortcomings. However, in general, the game suffers from a lack of attention to detail and a deep understanding of the genre. The developer apparently was not well versed in modern games and did not strive to understand how they are structured, which weakens the overall impression of the game. In conclusion, this leads to the realization that Sheba A New Dawn is a project with unrealized potential. The next game in our review is Turbo Kid, a captivating pixel game. Initially, I thought it would be just another typical game about a boy on a bicycle, but it turned out to be much more interesting. The game is inspired by a film of the same name, which gives it a unique style. In Turbo Kid, players dive into a post-apocalyptic world where the main character travels on his bike, exploring desolate lands and encountering various enemies. The story is engaging, involving elements of survival, exploration, and combat. The game's graphics are done in high-quality pixel art, accompanied by excellent voice acting and music. It focuses on storytelling and character development. Meeting new characters provides insights into them, adding depth to the world of Turbo Kid. The main character is equipped with blasters on his hands, and as the game progresses, he finds new items and weapons, including a machete. The battles, while not overly complex, are varied due to the unique placement of enemies and terrain features. An interesting feature is the ability to pose the character during dialogues and at any time, adding originality to the game. Although I didn't encounter special bosses or challenges in the demo version, I hope to see them in the full version of the game. But at the start of the game, it's possible to guess what bosses and battles with them might be. Overall, Turbo Kid was a pleasant surprise. I'm not usually a fan of pixel games, but this one made me spend more time playing it than I had anticipated. The game seems promising and definitely deserves attention. I am eagerly awaiting its full release. In conclusion, these two games present a study in contrasts. Sheba, although initially promising with its impressive introductory animation, ultimately falls short in gameplay and execution, lacking depth and execution in its combat and puzzle elements. On the other hand, Turbo Kid pleasantly surprises with its engaging post-apocalyptic world, well-executed pixel art, and intriguing story. While Sheba seems to struggle with realizing its potential, Turbo Kid shines as a good example of how a simple concept, when well executed, can create an absorbing gaming experience. Both games highlight the diverse spectrum of game development, showing how the execution of ideas can significantly impact the player's experience.